We were in the good event. What that was 3 months ago, 6 months ago. I don't even remember.
November.
But
yeah,
if people remember, on the last hole of that event, I pulled my drive worse than I've ever pulled a drive ever. And there was crowds there too. And there were people up the left. And there was a security guard. She was standing just a little, she was out in the open. And the ball whizzed by her head.
Inches.
I felt horrible. And I was just like, it was a traumatic moment for me because I was like, I can't be hitting people out there. That's very, very dangerous. After the tournament, after the good tournament, a couple of fans went up to the woman and were like, do you have the ball? And she did. She had kept the ball. She didn't speak any English, but she gave those guys the ball and wrote the word Jesus on the ball. And this is the ball right here that I hit onto the green at TPC Sawgrass because we were running out of balls. You were firing balls at me, and all day I was like,
it was the fifth ball.
It was the fifth ball.
Just that hole.
And it was chaos, dude. So how long ago was that?
I mean, October
of 2024. You've had this in your golf bag for, I'm going to do the math now.
5 months.
5 months.
Yeah.
We changed bags today, so you somehow transported
I
from
just
your other
transferred all the
bag
balls in there.
to this bag. There's no reason why it should have been in this new bag, this QI35 bag. I'm shuffling through your bag as TPC Sawgrass 17 is erupting for you to hit another shot. I threw you at one point a TaylorMade stripe ball.
Yep.
I threw you a Pix ball. I threw you a regular ball.
We were going through the whole catalog.
I found, and then there was at the end, I saw one more Pix ball, one more stripe ball, and then there was another white pearly ball. I reached in there. You had told me earlier in the round when I went to go throw your ball, do not throw me the Jesus ball. I can't lose it. It's got a special meaning. I throw him this fifth ball, had no idea what ball it was.
It was chaos.
He hits it onto the green. We step up on the green, Riggs, and I go, what ball is that? And he goes, it's the Jesus ball. I said, you're telling me you didn't hit that in the water? Bro.
It's meant to be.
I don't know.
That's
at the end of the day, you can believe whatever you want to believe. Everyone can believe in anything higher or lower, whatever you want to do.
It doesn't matter.
That is a moment that is like chills up your spine, hair on the back of your neck stands up. Something that my dad's probably listening to this right now crying 100%.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy, man.
You
Got
gotta
it?
frame the Jesus
Yeah,
ball.
please
dude.
frame that. Take that out of your
I
golf
should
bag
probably
now,
take it out
please.
of
and,
the
like,
listen,
put it on your mantle. Let's not put it back in the
like
bag.
when I would be playing golf, I would always be like, all right, don't hit that one. I didn't ever suspect we would be standing on the 17th tee and Frankie would be rifling ground balls to me. And I was just like, all right, I'll hit another one.
When has anyone had a chance to hit 5 balls on the 17th
Right.
tee box at TPC Sawgrass?
So, yeah.
Like, we turned that into our own driving
And
range.
just have more applause, more
No,
applause,
that-
more applause.
That woman wrote Jesus on it. She clearly thought it was like divine intervention that I didn't.
Because she should have died that day.
I feel bad. I feel
Like,
really bad
that's
about
how
that.
close. No, she could have died that day, right? Like,
yeah,
she's thinking in her
ball,
head.
ball to the head, temple, you're dead.
She's thinking in her head,
Straight to
if
jail.
I'm 1 foot to the left, this thing's going right between my forehead. That is exactly how close it was to her head.
Yeah. So, and that was the
bad.
ball.
And then it just went on to the green on 17. You made par on that ball.
I did
Yeah.
make par on that ball.
Yeah.
Two
Jesus
putts were
ball
up there?
is even par.
Wow,
Satan,
man.
Satan balls are in the bottom of the water.
I'm going to take this thing out of rotation.
I think you got it, man.
Watching Kyle Berkshire hit his shots before you was very, very funny
That was mean.
experience all day.
That was mean.
You know?
Yeah. No, he can pipe the golf ball, especially when I'm the guy who can't get over these forced carries and he is just sending it.
What a wild like style of golf though, because I don't think he's honed in like the left and the right of it. Right, he just lets it fly. And I asked him that, I'm like, dude, you're just letting it fly out here. He's like, for me to hit the best shots that I could possibly hit, I have to just go 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I cannot take my foot off the gas because then things start to come in, doubt starts to creep in. I just got to swing how I want to swing, which is as hard as I possibly can, and I got to just hope that it goes straight. And there were a couple times it got squirrely on him, but he hits it so far that it goes over all the trouble. Like he'll be over
crazy.
like all of the tents, and he's like on the tee box of 3 holes late to the right, and you're like, oh my god! And then he's chipping it onto the green. He's putting for birdie somehow. I think the guy only finished like 3 or 4 over.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
he
He's a
was
stud.
never in the middle of the fairway. He was always just like in the trees and just like carving like punch out. So
I really loved our group today. It was Kyle Berkshire and Tisha.
Yep.
And like they were cool. They rolled with everything. Where it's like
Tisha's, by the way, is
She played great.
She played
awesome.
so good.
She had one
She's-
bad hole, which was the hardest hole out there. That 15th hole was playing impossible.
Yeah.
Where she got a bad bounce off a tree, ended up in a horrible lie, and she made a high score. But otherwise, she was like leading the tournament up until that moment.
yeah.
But I give them credit because on 17, I could see some people being like, "This guy's a circus show. Like,
Yeah.
why
They
are
were
we out
into it.
here?"
They're
They were
high-fiving you.
so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So credit to them. They had a really good attitude about it.